What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. Hey, yo, check this out. This worked out really well for me, and we get to kind of give some cool promo out to somebody who deserves it. So let's check it out. This is my first time listening to this cat. ByLwansta. If I'm mispronouncing that, just correct me in the comments. It's not done maliciously. He actually comes recommended from someone who's like actually like a GSGang cat who's like actually tapped in, whose opinion I trust and shit like that. But this conversation went down like months ago, and I'm just now getting around to it because I'm a piece of shit. Doesn't matter. We're tapping in, better late than never. But he just posted this video on his own timeline, so like picking one to go and react to seemed pretty easy. He's redoing this song into a live version because he just landed a gig that starts this month every Wednesday. This is the free promo part. This just made my job easy, dog. At the Barber Black Sheep in Parkwood, Johannesburg. So if you guys are fucking with this, go and check my guy out live on Wednesdays. Unless it's trash. If you end up not liking it, then just completely forget all this. But I think it's super dope that we catch somebody just as they land a fucking gig and they're gonna be transforming their songs to live. Like this is a cool moment to be able to help put a spotlight on, assuming this is gonna come out dope. So make sure y'all check him out. Support artists who are doing real life shit like that. Like, it's not easy. You gotta be certain. You gotta at least be dope to be able to land a weekly gig like that. Like, that's fire. But yeah, let's tap in. Let's see if we can bet this part of like a regular GSGang cat that we tap in with. Do me a favor. Run the gauntlet. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Little bell notification guy. We about to eat, man. If you guys need more info on where to go to check him out, if that wasn't clear enough, he has all of the stuff all over his Twitter. So go. I'll obviously tweet this out when we're done. Check all of his recent tweets for all the live show stuff. I'm assuming it's gonna be dope. Like people don't come to me highly recommended and be trash. I'm going into this with all the confidence that this is gonna be fire. We got a whole video. This is a video. Oh, disclaimer. The girls who were meant to twerk in this hip-hop video were busy with another hip-hop video and couldn't make it for my hip-hop video. I'm so sorry they aren't in this hip-hop video. I can tell by the type of humor and the type of disclaimer that we have going into this, this is already somebody that I'm going to fuck with. This is the type of shit one of the guys would do. You know what I mean? Like, this is a Waco Street ass fucking disclaimer. I fuck with this. Let's go. I'm in. I got no audio though. Hold on. Is there no music playing? Oh shit, yeah, we got it now. That was weird.
I should be in the classroom, but I'm here because I lied to my teacher. That motherfucker still thinks I went to the bathroom. I'm here now to give rappers reason to fear power. I better be fucking careful cause I don't want him to hear how I'm here now. But I'm only here until he notices. I'm loving my degree, but this music is where my focus is. Ask me when I wrote.
Alright, look, we haven't tapped in, and he's from SA, like, we haven't tapped in with nobody that had, like, a true-ass backpacker type flow in a minute. Let's go, I'm in.
Wrote the shit. I was in the test, but it was multiple choice, so half of that shit was guessing. Such a motherfucking mess when you're just so bloody passionate and things are working out, but your father just isn't having it. So you give your life to this degree for 3 years, get on the road to success, but it feels like a fucking accident. Now I'm in this taxi regretting taking the front seat. This stupid lady beside me refuses to count this money. Fuck. I should probably do them like the government. They give me their money, then ask for change, but get nothing just for the fuck of it. That's as close as I'll ever get.
Yo, alright, look, he's nice. I get it. Right now I can see the comments. When somebody comes in with this much inflection on their voice, I can see that being instantly a turn on or a turn off, right? Get over that. Listen to the man's pen game. If you listen to the intricacies of the rhymes, if you're looking at the syllable matchups, you're like, this isn't Baby's first verse. Like, my guy is polished. This is coming off really dope. And we don't see a lot in this style anymore. There was definitely a period of time, I want to say 2004, 2006 on the online scene, this flow and this delivery package was abundant. You know what I'm saying? I haven't tapped in with anybody that's been super polished in 2023 that still kind of give us those genuine backpack fucking Cypher type vibes and shit like that. Like, I'm in on this. I'm in. Let's go.
Being political, I also learned that I don't even fucking need to finish school, but that's not from the president. That's from all those times I was starving, then got a book and it started becoming evident. But how do I prioritize? How the hell did I get so good at telling my father lies? I should have been out by now, but I'm sort of just like the Carter 5, just without anticipation, or the Carter 4, cause I have to attend my graduation. Sometimes it feels like I'm wasting my time, spending all these moments standing behind the mic, gone all the days doing whatever I like, cause everybody's right, this isn't my fucking life, man. You should try and rap like this guy. You're absolutely right. Man, that song will never work, bruh. You're absolutely right. This is why they never play you. You're absolutely right. Just make music for the people, bro. You're absolutely right. You should try and rap like this guy. You're absolutely right. Man, that song will never work, bruh. You're absolutely right. This is why they never play you. You're absolutely right. Just make music for the people, bro. You're absolutely right.
Look, before we even continue, the creativity is there. He's absolutely giving y'all a different delivery package, a different theme than you're used to hearing, and he's doing it in such a fun manner. Like, this is meant to be playful, but he's still dropping, like, actual gems and real life shit. And because of his, like, dog, there's so much dope going on with this. I wasn't sure what I was getting involved with. You can, like, and this is old, so I think this is a couple of years old at this point. I'm definitely looking forward to tapping in and seeing what he sounds like now. You can see why he picked this as, like, kind of like a live version. There's definitely some play on, like, the audio acoustics and shit like that you can see going over really, really well with a live band or something like that behind you. So, like, the pieces of the puzzle are starting to fit together a little bit.
Sometimes it does feel like a waste of my time, like when I get to a show and I'm performing at 9, although it started at 8, and not to mention I was almost bounced by the guy at the gate. Oh, this is great, not forgetting all these people in my ear busy telling me what to rap about. Come on, Wansta, don't even think about it as selling out. Change your bloody sound, look at every artist that's popping now. That's my fucking problem, you people aren't understanding how I'm trying to do my shit, and all that other pressure is nonsense. I'm trying to mice it, click it, then minimize it. That copy and that paste shit, that isn't where my mind is. We know that you can rap, you don't always have to remind us. Oh, you're absolutely right, you stupid little prick, you. All you care about is that chorus and what that beat do. Every time I see you, I just wanna motherfucking beat you because you make me so fucking angry. I know these people mean well.
Cap would love this guy. I'm so, like, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, this sounds like so many of the conversations that me and Cap have had behind closed doors and shit like that. There's a balance, because everything that he's saying, like, it's a great hip-hop conversation in general, because everything that he's saying is right. As a creative, there's no short of people who will tell you, who have not found the success doing the things that they're telling you, will tell you what to do and what you need to do to find success. The other side of that is a lot of times, like, the advice that you are given and stuff like that, there probably is relevancy to it. There definitely is this fine line between what works in marketing and the stuff that, like, labels choose to do that allow them to turn and put the machine behind somebody. Like, there is validity to it, but the soul-crushing idea that as an artist who wants to go and create genuine pieces of themselves and give it to the world to take it the way that they want to be heard, the way that they want to be interpreted, if there is this soul-crushing part of you that's like, man, all people want to tell me is how to do things like other people instead of just listening and understanding that this is me, this isn't somebody else. If you want that, go listen to them. It's a balancing act, because it is like you have artists who will stay true to themselves and 100% forever and will never get the global audience or will never blow because of it. And then you have to ask yourself, like, the conversation of, like, selling out and shit like that, right? So that's what we have on this channel all the time, where it's like, man, at what point does it become like, man, sticking to your guns is going to dead your career? But at the same time, like, the way that we perceive blowing up and selling out and shit, I don't have all the answers, but I do appreciate the approach to having the conversation on wax and shit like that, because this is one that we revisit a lot. I like this. I'm liking this a lot, man.
Oh, you're absolutely right, you stupid little prick, you. All you care about is that chorus and what that beat do. Every time I see you, I just wanna motherfucking beat you because you make me so fucking angry. I know these people mean well. I shouldn't be so harsh, cause they're hoping they're helping me sell, but trying to give me that kind of advice is kinda stupid. Unless you're chigga, I'm not interested in your blueprint. Sometimes it feels like I'm wasting.
And you know what? That was a measured response to that too, because it's like he's not acknowledging like, yo, like there's like people are out to try and get, like, dog. This was dope. That was fire.
My time, spending all these moments standing behind the mic. All the days doing whatever I like, cause everybody's right, this isn't my fucking life, man. You should try and rap like this guy. You're absolutely right. Man, that song will never work, bro. You're absolutely right. This is why they never play you. You're absolutely right. Just make music for the people, bro. You're absolutely right.
Not gonna lie, I like this version without bringing it back a second time and then like having this fade out to the back with them saying the shit in the ad-libs. The first repeating it 2 times back to back the first time it hit me was a little obnoxious. This seems like a much more digestible sound to it. You're absolutely right. I hate when my introduction to music is a song with cats saying we don't give a fuck about your opinion of music, because the dichotomy of the channel in and of itself creates irony. Like, man, I want to support and put this out and shit like that, but like, look at how he's looking. Like, I know he's looking at me. He's like, I'm one of them, just giving my advice that nobody fucking has. I get it. I get it. It's not lost on me. I'm gonna do it anyway, but I see you and I understand, and I apologize a little bit, I guess. This is a hell of a first introduction, though. See, I don't know that it would have been as good if we had the bitches twerking in the back. I just don't know that it would have been. It might have been better. I don't know. I just feel like this drove the point home a little bit more. He even had like the whole fucking, is kind of like a metaphor in and of the video. You see like different versions of him trying to put out different music to conform to different boxes and shit like that, and the real him is just fucking irritated while they're dying off in the background. Like, I get it. Like, I see what you did, my guy. It's a beautiful picture that you painted. But I do acknowledge that, you know, we were promised or we were expecting a little shaky ass, so, you know, what could have been and whatnot. That was fire, dog. Y'all gotta let me know what are your favorite tracks, and I gotta learn how to say his name right. This is ByLwansta. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. This was a super dope first showing, my guy. And when did this come out? Look, I'm a subscriber. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to his shit too. 5 years ago. So there's no real telling like how much he's actually elevated from this too. And like this is such a niche sound and like concept of a track that it doesn't really, I don't know that this is necessarily painted the picture of everything that you can encompass from this guy, especially because I'm pretty sure the shit that I was put onto originally and told to check out was actually some battle shit, and there was like some back and forth or something like that I still have, like, I'm gonna check that shit out too, but this was just, it was like recently promoted, so I figured easy thing to dive into. We need more from him. Let me know down in the comments. What have been your favorite tracks? I'm liking this a lot. And it breaks up the sounds on the channel too, so not everything's sounding exactly the same. Yeah, so we are, let's get Smo. Pull up the scorecard. We are brand new. Brand new, but loving it. So if you guys are new here, in order for me to become a fan of you, you got to catch at least 3 of them. Solid 1 for 1, my guy. Solid 1 for 1. Target audience for this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Proper setting. This is your O2 Go playlist type shit. Look, I'll be honest with you. Probably on 05 random is probably why I ended up putting it to, just because I may not necessarily have an entire playlist catered to the sound. But it do kind of, like, it moves. It definitely moves. Bars and lyrics. Look, the way that he snuck in so many like actually relevant conversations. We had good hip hop conversations, political commentary. He basically took the entire storytelling trope that exists within hip hop and just kind of like made it meta about him fucking self-talk. Like, there was a lot done really well. I give this one a solid 23 out of 25 lyrically. The delivery or vocals. Here's why I know for a fact, because I've done this long enough, where people are going to be torn on the voice. The voice does a lot of things positively. Number one, having that much inflection and personality in your voice is just good music theory. It keeps the listener attentive in the front, doesn't allow you to become monotone and kind of drown out, and it makes you like really kind of like refocus on what's being said instead of just being carried by a beat. I happen to like it. I can also hear like someone like, yo, man, like I'm looking for something vibey, and that's not really what I'm like. It's the target audience is going to be the target audience. So for me, it's definitely a hit. I enjoyed it. I give this probably like a solid 22 out of 25 on the delivery and vocals. The beat selection for what it was, 15 out of 15. Sound quality, mixing. You could make the argument that at some of the point where he had the other voices, there was a little static and audio interference. I feel like it played well. It almost seemed intentional. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, that's all goes into the music theory, just to stop having the same exact fucking patterns and shit like that at that point. I give it a 15 out of 15. You may feel differently. Let me know. Effectiveness is a 10 out of 10. Does this make you want to listen to more from this cat? 10 out of 10. Enjoyability, again, for me, this was a 10 out of 10. It's a combination of having not really heard nothing that sound like this in a long time, enjoying the delivery package that it was presented to me in, and the fact that he actually had a dope pen was like just like the icing on the cake for this shit. 95 out of 100 for a first time on the channel. That's not too shabby, my guy. 95 out of 100. That's my score. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.